Hi, I'm Jette Ferguson with Sotheby's International Realty, and I'm here today with Rene Ayers of Chicago Title in Monterey and Carmel. And
hi, Jette.
Hi. So a lot of people, we work with a lot of buyers and sellers, and a lot of first-time buyers especially don't know what title is.
Sure.
In fact, just in this room last night, we were meeting with a gentleman that was asking, what the heck is escrow? And I think I'll have you explain it better. I just said neutral party.
Sure,
Here's this,
sure.
Put the money there.
Sure. So the escrow process is, we at Chicago Title Company handle title and the escrow process when you're buying or selling real estate and property. The escrow process, we are the NTP, we're the neutral third party. So we're like the hub in a wheel. We are the hub. Our escrow officers and departments work with buyers, sellers, brokers, realtors, lenders, inspectors. We're the neutral third party. We handle and facilitate and do the title search to provide the title insurance policy so that your buyers and sellers are leaving free and clear of any challenges or title challenges, and buyers are receiving their property free and clear of any challenges and have clear ownership to their home.
So that's something good, because a lot of the people don't know really what that means, clear title. So in Monterey County, traditionally, the seller is paying for the title insurance.
Sure.
So what is that? Explain, like you might find something on a report that's of concern, have to clear it.
Sure. We have a local title department here in our Salinas operations, which is a ton of value. And so for title insurance, when we receive a real estate contract, an accepted contract, those are our instructions. We then open an escrow or open the transaction. The escrow is opened in our title department. Our title examiners, searchers, and preparers will search the back title history and records of a property, which then they will prepare the preliminary title report.
Right.
The preliminary title report provides the ownership of record, legal description, parcel number, and any liens, judgments, encumbrances, and mortgages,
support,
titles,
like
and
that.
any challenges. And so that is truly why 1 out of 10 properties has a title challenge or something that's happened in the past, and that's where we prepare the preliminary title report and to ensure the property, again, is free and clear of any. It's an insurance policy that is for the benefit of the owner, the buyer, of prior challenges, title challenges.
So I haven't had anything, well, I've had a few that were difficult, but always resolved.
Of course,
right?
That's why there's title insurance.
Exactly.
We resolve any challenges or issues, sure.
And so if there's something you can't resolve, you can kind of protect from. Title insurance covers everything except one thing, or
And every transaction is different,
Yeah.
and so it really just depends on what it may be. So we always find a solution. We always we do the best we can.
Yeah.
And if there's not a solution, I can't really quote on that. We always find a way to hopefully insure and provide free and clear title to the property owner who just bought the property.
So back to escrow and the buyers and sellers working equally with escrow, the neutral party.
Sure.
So you're going to close escrow on a house. The buyers and sellers both get to go to the escrow officer
Sure.
and sign, or you send a mobile notary to their house or office. So how does the money work when it goes from the seller, wants the money from the buyer? Can you just explain
Every
how it goes
transaction
through?
is different, but let's say there's a traditional real estate sale, and you have the escrow officer and the assistant, and they will, again, the preliminary report shows if there's a mortgage or deed of trust on the property, what needs to be paid off. The seller is selling their property, moving on from ownership, and that mortgage payment and any of the financial the numbers there. And so pause.
No, it's really the neutral party. So it's going in, and then you're gonna send that money out through a wire to the seller so they get their money after it closes.
Absolutely. So the seller's has a mortgage in it, the goal for the escrow officer, again, is to have a demand and have the new buyer's going to speak to a mortgage professional, be pre-qualified or have money to buy the property. The money will come into escrow prior to closing, and we will run the property to make sure there's nothing recorded against or any challenges. That's the free and clear title.
It's really
and
an
then
intense process.
after it's recorded in the county, and the money will pay off the existing deed of trust or mortgage, and proceeds will be distributed to the property seller.
Because that's what my sellers always want to know. Where's my money? Yeah.
So that's the escrow portion.
You guys even help with HOAs and CCNRs and providing that documentation.
Sure. Well, those are all, again, depending on the property and what type of property and what's of record.
Yeah.
The escrow officer will assist the realtors and sellers and buyers with what's of public record. We assemble and analyze all of the title information and then distribute it, depending, and then the realtors and brokers work with the buyers and sellers to analyze and explain and to head them towards a closing the transaction.
So who is your audience? It's really realtors that call you, right?
Our audience is brokers, realtors, bankers, lenders, developers, anyone that needs to choose title insurance company.
Sure.
But traditionally it's realtors.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. And then are we running out of time, or do we have?
Yeah.
So what about a binder? I know I have some investors that need to have a binder.
Sure, that's a great question. So a real estate binder, when you're representing anyone buying a property that intends on reselling it in flippers, reselling it in 2 to 4 years, you can put a binder on that they're buying the property for a certain price point, 10% more in cost to buy the binder. And a simple example, they buy the home for $200,000. They close escrow with the 10% binder in place. When in 2 years, a binder's good for 2 years, when they go to sell the property for $300,000, again, we talked about the title insurance policy that is paid for the benefit of the future owner.
Right.
The fee cost for the title insurance policy is the difference from $200,000 to $300,000, not $300,000 of liability.
I actually didn't really know the answer to that question. I just know it saves a lot of money for my flippers.
It saves hundreds to thousands of dollars for anyone that is reselling in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully some realtors watch this, not just buyers and sellers. So can you give out your phone number for realtors who might want to find an agent? An escrow officer.
An escrow officer, sure.
Yeah.
Chicago Title Company, we're the leading title insurance family in the United States. We're the strongest title insurance company with the local title department here in our Salinas operations. We have offices in Salinas, Monterey, and Carmel. Our phone number is 831-625-5676.
625-5.
676. I should probably use my cell phone number.
Oh, we love cell phone numbers.
But anyone can Google, contact yourself or contact. Go ahead and pull up Chicago Title anytime. Google it online anywhere, and you'll find our contact information quickly and efficiently.
Thank you. We will want to go in more depth at some time, but just the basics for buyers and sellers is how we're starting with the interview process.
Sure. So in this day and age, Chicago Title, we provide title insurance and assistance, escrow service, customer service for our realtors and customers to help build and grow their business, and technology, world-class technology, and we can talk.
I can't wait to see that new photo thing.
I know. We can talk about that more in the future.
Cool. Thanks, Rene Ayers.
Okay. Thanks, Jette, very much.